staff challenges is probably one of the biggest things that lead to the wheel of disillusionment. And oftentimes staff do not see the full picture. Once you are in this cycle, it is very difficult to break out of. I think this is one way to prevent the wheel of disillusionment from spinning, is when leaders are able to say, hey, I make mistakes, please check me on it.
We have to recognize that we're all human. And if there's any word I would use for a theme of how I'm connecting with people, and if they do apologize for making whatever they think a mistake is, giving them that grace and saying there's no judgment here. We're going to get to where we need to go, but we don't need to have that be a barrier into us making our way.
We only give feedback when it's crappy and we're annoyed at something. What we should be doing is we should have a 4-to-1 ratio, I think, of giving good feedback to constructive feedback. And it's not 4 at the same time. It needs to be consistent,
So if you look at this circle of 3 concentric circles, we start communicating from the outer layer of what we do, and then we may or may not get all the way to the inner layer, which is why we do it. But here's the thing. People care about your why. People aren't interested so much in what you do. They want to know why you do it. We advocate in a way that is not tokenizing. And that's one of the hardest parts of fundraising. When we tell stories about the people we help, in some ways it can feel like we are productizing or tokenizing the people that we help and turning them into objects. When we keep it at this level, by advocating, starting with the why, getting to the how, and then finally to the what you want the donor to do, then it becomes a different conversation.
Our approach, which we recommend that any nonprofit takes, is a people plus technology approach.
So that said, one question I'm getting a lot is, at what point should we bring our remote workers back? But I think as you make that decision, you really need to do a risk assessment to decide when it's the appropriate time. If you bring people back, should you rearrange workspaces? Should you maybe consider a flexible work arrangement you didn't have before? Or maybe people come in 2 days a week and a different set come in 2 days a week.
Find the right partners from day one. The great thing about Momentum is you guys have the ability to network, get those right partners from day one so they can allow you to focus on your mission.